Good evening to each and everyone out there today. Today we have a special guest, man from Frome School, head coach, top coach, and thank you guys for sharing all the videos that you guys been sharing over the last couple of weeks and all the support you guys been giving the GFC Garvan channel. You know, have a special guest here today where we're gonna touch some little topic. I'm gonna give us his story, share a few look of his stories to us today. Yes, my general, go ahead and introduce yourself, so the people can know a little bit more about you.
Well, my name is Cleighton Stevens. Head coach of what is known as Frome School. So kind of hard to get because you have a name my school. Known.
Yep, your mic a chip out. Your mic a chip in and chip out.
Oh, yeah, hear me better now?
Yeah.
As I was saying, my name is Cleighton Stevens, aka Frome School, and I'm the head coach of the Frome Technical High School team.
Yes, my boss, and thank you for joining us today. And this platform is most likely, highlight some of the Dakar Cup and some of the former reggae boys, especially 1998 footballers, some of the people who really put in all the hard work, for this younger generation today, and even the younger generation, So we're just building a platform where we try to do a positive, they are most likely positive talks and ideas and see how we can go about to help people the football in Jamaica. Even the younger players, because right now a lot of players right now can make a living out of football, where they can make a better life for them and their family. So that is the aim right now. The main aim right now is to just talk about football. Can you share your little bit of story like how you grew up, so the people can know a little bit more about you?
Well, growing up, I used to play like cricket before I start going to primary school. It's just mostly cricket where I come from. So when I start going to primary school, like in the grade 5, grade 6, I started to play football more and more. I didn't actually get to play in the Premier League, but I was on the team. What they call bench captain.
Yeah.
yeah. So most of the guys they play over me, I didn't get in the game. I don't really understand why, but because most person was saying I was playing good in training and stuff, but that's it. I go to high school, Godfrey High School. I didn't play under 14, but I played under 16. And then I played just 1 year for under 16 and 3 years of Dakar Cup. I'm actually playing the first Godfrey team that go to the quarterfinal in 2003, and then 2004, I think they win the Dakar Cup. But I didn't play on that team and I graduated. They were saying something about the 98 footballers, Jamaican reggae boys. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys know Aaron Lawrence, right?
Yes, man. Aaron Lawrence used to coach my two son.
1 second. Yeah. Yeah, Aaron Lawrence. I would say Aaron Lawrence and football is where it put me where I am right now. So I always tell my players that football is really important. Not everyone gonna have a great education. That doesn't mean they're not supposed to try and get a good education. But in life, I would say football put me where I am because I used to work one time like construction work. I think I was too soft for that. Then I used to work Grace Kennedy, and they lay us off and said they want people who with art certificate and those stuff. I get laid off. I go to art. Come back from art. I'm working at a supermarket, and then I'm saying, not going anywhere. But because I used to play football, because I used to play like arena under 23 and stuff like that. So I know Aaron from those days. he was coaching Sanders South Coast. You ever heard about that team?
Yes, man. Me and Aaron Lawrence is good friend, you know. What I mean good friend? Because Aaron Lawrence used to coach a Real Madrid Academy out by
Yeah,
Lilliput. And my sons, both my sons used to play for that academy. We just lost
yeah.
contact since we leave Jamaica. So we don't really have him number anymore, you know.
So he started there. I one day I see him come in the store and I asked him if you think I can play for his side, and he said yes. Come to training, go training, playing for the hotel, and I get a job there. Started working there at the hotel, then I become staff. Play, win Major League, win Super League, and go to the Premier League. When you go to the Premier League, I was like maybe 31, 32. I'm starting to say to myself, I'm too old for football and a retirement stage. So one day he said to me if I would like to be a coach. And I said yes. And he sent me to UE where I do a training course. And I was the trainer for the team when we were in the Premier League. And also, then he asked me another time if I want to assist him at Frome Technical. So I go there and I was working with him and we go to the semi-final. Following here, I think he leave and go to Turks and Caicos. And I also leave and go in the state and work. So I did the other year when I come back now because of the corona stuff, they didn't have any coach. So that's how I get the job. That's why I'm the head coach there right now. But everything is still about football because even at the hotel, if I couldn't play football, I don't think I would get the job. Even going overseas, if I didn't play football, I wouldn't go to a hotel. I wouldn't know those guys, so I get the connection to go overseas. So without football, I don't know where I'm at right now.
Yeah, and that's well said, you know, because that was the same thing for me too. Because when I used to play, I used to work and then go training after. And you know, if you notice when I interview a few players, you know, them always talk about them after if it wasn't for the business house. Remember back in the days, the business house football
Yeah,
and
yeah.
thing, you know, because football wasn't really paying like how it really pay now. You know, because most of the players used to have to go to work to make a living. You know, they were just playing football for fun. Carly said we were just playing for fun at those times. You know,
And work and play is hard because I used to do it. Tired and stuff. Like even coaching now is tiring sometimes. Like sometimes too much. Like we're living on borrowed time, especially when you have a good team and you know your team can win championship. It's really pressuring sometimes.
yeah, and what you say is real fuck, you know, because even when I talk to Mr. Teagat Davis, you know, and when him get most of his injury, you know, he have to take himself to the hospital. You know, so
Yeah.
stuff like those, and right now, and the time where football is right now, and you can get a contract with no ease to go overseas to figure better off themselves and their family, you know. So we like to interview majority of the seniors players who know where it all started, so the younger generation can see that you guys put in the hard work, you know. And you know, hard work pays off, and I hope them see you guys in the street and show you guys the much respect that you guys deserve, you know, because this is what the platform is. You know, we cannot let they said the head cornerstone, we can't let them go to waste, you know. So we have to make sure you guys being seen, and a lot of people don't even know some of the sacrifice a lot of guys make, you know, to really make the football reach where it reach right now. You know, so that's why this platform is for you guys to really come and talk about your stories, you know. So also the younger guys who really want to be a footballer or achieve something, you know, they can always come back and see a video like this and see how you guys put in the hard work and all the dedication, you know. And it's not about the money, it's about the passion and the love, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Especially school boys.
yeah,
I always say you have to make an example for them and try to guide them because as you see, things and times change. I don't know what's going on with these kids if we don't try to guide them and leave them out there They do stupid stuff because all the coach who coach schoolboy, I know everyone have even one or two players
Hold on a
who
second,
they
coach. Demar is one of your player, right?
yeah,
You want me to add him to the screen?
no
Seems like he
problem.
want to. Seems like he want to come on. Let me
Yeah,
try and see. Let me see if he's there. Demar. No, I guess he probably mute.
problem.
Uh, I try to yes, coach. Go ahead, coach. Try to add him to the stream. He probably unmute himself if he.
Mm. Yeah, what I was saying, the kids, you have to always try with them and try to help them because sometimes they make so many mistakes. And if every time they make a mistake, we turn our back on them. Sometimes I don't know what would happen. Because I know every coach who coach schoolboy football have to have one or two players who I'm telling you, it's like they're first and always try with them. And most of them, they just need attention. As I have a player, if he's there training, I'm like, I don't like press down on him. He's like just going through the motion. But as soon as I say, hey, start to go hard, like if I don't say anything to me, he don't feel good. Just want attention to my time.
Yeah, and you're gonna always have that gem, the rough gem or the gem that's already finished, because you're gonna always have that player, they're gonna need that special attention. That's called management, and and that's what by talking to you and after year, I can see that you're the type of person who manage your player, you know, and you're a person who listen because in coaching you have to stop sometime and listen. Not because you're the coach. Sometimes you have to listen because sometimes a player maybe have a little ideas, or some player just need a little bit of attention, and that's really good, So the upcoming Dakar Cup season, oh, you think your team is you ready? Because I think you got a couple days.
Yeah. I think I have a couple of days. I think I'm playing on the 17th. I have more time than most. Most team is playing on the 10th. So I have more time to prepare and stuff. Now, as you can see, the weather for the past couple of days, I think everyone been struggling with it. So I think everyone is still on the same part and stuff like that. But I would say yes, I have a good team, a really good team. I just have to keep the guys focused better. I think something can go on for us this season. Last year was but that's how it goes.
Yeah,
Actually, my first season last season, so I learned a lot from last season.
Yeah, so you got the same crop of players this time around, or you got a lot of younger players?
I would say maybe I have 70% of the team from last season. I would say I have everything 70%.
Okay.
I have some new players coming in. They're young but good players. I have a big squad. I'd say I have a big squad.
Well, and that's good to know because this season I think this season gonna be probably gonna go back to the regular format, right? Because of the COVID, last season was kind of like a hit and go, right?
Yeah, something like that. Let us throw some team together in one zone. This season stretch out more because round of 16, I think you have 6 games. No, you have 4 teams in one zone. I think a 6 game. Last season we didn't have a round of 16. It's just straight quarterfinals. So we have
Okay.
more football this year than last year.
Yeah. So who is
Sorry about
who
that. A call was coming in.
Oh yeah, man, that's okay. So you can tell me a couple of the teams in your zone.
Hello? So call back, hey, Mr. Frog. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Them are want to join, but he mute himself. Yeah, so can you give me a little bit about the teams in your zone? Yes, my people. This is the Frome
Stop that.
technical head coach. You know, give him a minute. He'll be right back. You know, I have very important call, so give him a few minutes, and I think he will be right back. You know, so for the meantime, give you a little bit of rundown today. You know that in the English Premier League, you know that the big shock of the day, Manchester City won, Everton won. No, sorry, Aston Villa won. You know, Liverpool. Okay, here coach is back. Yes, coach.
Yeah, I want to call, come in and interrupt everything.
Yeah, man, that's okay. Can you give me a little rundown of your zone, your group that you're in?
Well, I think Merlin Hattie, Green Island, Rush Farmer Champion, Rushies. Yeah. I think I'm missing someone. Let me check and tell you.
Well, Russia. You know, Russia always come up with Russia's always come up with some good players. You know, Russia's always know
Yeah.
how to.
Big rivalry also.
Yeah, big rivalry.
Yeah. Oh, Hopewell. Yes, we have Green Island, Merlin Hattie, Rushies, Hopewell, and Frome Technical High School. That's Zone B.
Oh.
And our first game is on the 17th against Merlin Hattie at Frome Technical High School.
Oh, people, viewers, and subscribers, if you guys want to watch that game, you know where it's going to be on the 17th at Frome Technical High School.
Yeah. We actually have 2 home games back to back.
Okay, so your second game will be against. It's still there, coach? Seems like the coach free up. Yeah, as soon as he come back on, yeah. So Manchester City won, Aston Villa won. You know, Leon Bailey, the baller, score a magnificent goal. You know, so wasn't a bad game. You know, it was Man City as usual dominate the entire game. You know, Chelsea, London Derby today, Chelsea 2. You know, West Ham United 1. I think Southampton lose today. Let me see before I. No, Tottenham 2, Fulham 1. So that one, I think Hurricane score for for Tottenham. And the big one, Everton nil, Liverpool nil. So all the Liverpool fan, Liverpool drew today, 0-0. They got Southampton lose to Wolverhampton, and Bournemouth finally get a 3 points, or their second 3 points, I think. They beat Nottingham Forest. Oh, coach is back with us.
Yeah. It's a Man City draw.
Yeah, Man City drew today. 1-1. Leon Bailey scored for Aston Villa. Yeah.
Who scored for Man City? Haaland?
Yeah, Erling Haaland score. Finally
Again?
score. Yeah, I think
Again?
Them are joining us now, I think. Are you there? He's
Yes,
not
sir.
on mute anymore, but yes, my boss. Welcome to the live stream. Coach is on the line.
Them are gone.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Anything you want to say to the coach?
All the hard work and the dedication that we put in throughout camp, we're gonna give it back on the field and try to take home the Dakar Cup trophy.
Demar, I like what you said. You just earned yourself $1,000 credit. Like confident player. You just earned yourself $1,000 credit.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Subscribe to the GFC Garvan YouTube channel. After here I take your number and make sure you get that credit. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So coach, you don't mind I ask them a few little questions, right? Now I'm asking nothing technical. I just want him to tell me a little bit about himself, where he plays and those little stuff.
Yeah, go ahead, Demar.
I play left back for Tuscany Warriors a little time about 2
We
years.
can't hear them. Come a little closer to the phone.
I said I was playing for a team named Tuscany Warriors, a major league team in Westmoreland.
I heard about them before. So how you fall in love with the game?
It was my cousin, Adrian Davis. He was actually playing for Little London Heights.
Okay. And you just try to follow in his footsteps?
Yeah. He was the one who was taking me to ball field every evening with him.
Okay, so that was really good, because that's how I started out mine too. Used to follow one of my cousins go to the football field, and that's how I really fall in love with the game. And from there on, I never really look back. I just keep going, and football is a thing right now where you can make a living for yourself and your family. But you have to just put in the hard work and listen when the coach talk and discipline yourself. Because discipline is one of the main factors in any sports or any form of life, not even only on the field, but off the field also. And if you put in the hard work, it's surely gonna pay off. If you want to listen to a few videos that I got on the thing with Paul T. Davis and Mr. Warren Barrett, it wasn't easy, but they dedicate themselves. And Paul T. was a player who I watched as a youth growing up, where when I went over there to the middle field where they see by United used to train, I used to see him alone over there, and he used to put in the hard work, and he ended up being one of Jamaica's greatest striker of all time. So I love I love when a young player can come on, and I want to see all the young players in Jamaica. I want to see all of you guys really do something and even go to Europe where you can better off yourself or yourself and your family or your community in general. And just put in the work, keep your head up. Disappointment gonna always come in any aspect of life, because none of us are perfect. Mistakes are there to be made, but it's what you do after you make the mistake. So I hope you can get yourself up and when those times come and if you make a mistake, take it out on the training pitch. Try to analyze your game. Don't only make the coach analyze your game. Analyze your game and see where you could have do better in any little aspect, or what you could have done in that particular moment. Those are some little stuff that will really help you along your career, and don't afraid of criticism because people can always criticize, but it's up to you when they criticize you, just take it with a positivity and go work on whatever you see or what they say. If you know that there's something that you should work on, you just work on it, even after training. You don't have to train with the whole entire team. You can work after training and even in the morning, you get up, you don't have school or 2 hours before school. If you can go and work on any little thing that you need to work on, put in the work and help the coach. And I know you guys will achieve, and I'll be following you guys right through the season, and I will be keeping contact with the coach, and I'm gonna put out some little thing for your school where you guys can win some credit, even a little bit of credit can supply your phone with, So I hope you guys tune in and make sure you listen for some little question that I will be asking over some of these interviews or some of these even Premier League videos that I've been doing.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man. And anything else you want to say? Because you're live,
Just so if any other coaches of any other Doncaster Cup team in this stream right now, tell them to watch out for Frome Technical High School. We are coming for the trophy.
Yes, sir. That's what I like. That's what I like about you. You sound like a young man, and trust me, you talk as a young man, you talk with confidence, and that's what we like to see, and that's what we love. A lot of youths in Jamaica right now really can listen to you right now and hear you talk with confidence, because confidence is something that you really need out there on the pitch. That to show me that you're ready to put in the hard work for this season. And see the coach a smile, so you just put a smile on the coach face because he know that right now you got a team that ready. And all the best of luck to you with the upcoming season. And I'll tell you, I'll be keeping up because I'm in the States, so I probably won't get to watch most of your games, but I'm gonna keep up and I can keep contact with the coach and find out in any little way or we can, be able to assist you guys, So, coach,
all right.
Any words of wisdom you have for any young youth out there today who really want to play the game? Coming back to Demar, don't move.
Yeah, they just have to believe in themselves. And for them believe it can happen. And if you want to play football, you have to want the football. You have to love it. Yeah, you have to want the football to play football. That's my motto. You have to want the ball. All my players have to want the ball. Everyone have to want the ball. If you don't want the ball, I'm not gonna play because you can't play without the football.
True, because that's the main thing, the ball. If you're playing defense, the main thing you want to do is win the ball. If you're playing as a midfielder, you want to keep control of the ball because you want to put in the back of the net. And if you're a goalkeeper, you want to reach out there for that ball. You don't want it to pass you. So what you said right there, it goes straight down the spine of a team. You have to want the ball. The ball is the most important thing in that square. Or that little box, what we call it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Put
football,
in left me.
huh?
Or you
Coach, I
can
got
see
it.
most of our game, you can get it on Shippy TV. You might not get it live, but you surely will get it. Shippy TV and YouTube. It's a
Uh-huh.
YouTube channel, Shippy TV.
Well, I'm gonna subscribe to it soon as I get off here.
Yeah.
All the Frome people are watching, hit that subscribe button. We have the great coach here and one of your young future footballer, them are on here with us. We got one more wanna join the screen. It's up to you, coach.
Yeah, no problem. Who is
All
that?
right. Uh, Hold on, coach. I don't know what happened. It sounds like he mute.
Mm.
All right. Check him back again. All right. Yes, Demar. So anything else you have to say to the people watching?
Uh, no, not yet, not yet.
So who is your favorite team in the English Premier League?
Eh?
Who is your favorite team in the English Premier League?
Liverpool.
Liverpool, man. Good team. I got
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of former national player really subscribe to the channel, and Mr. Party got Davis and Mr. Warren Barrett and a couple more former national. Any words that you would like to say to any of those legends of the game?
Warren?
Now I got few legends of the game that represent Jamaica, like the Party got Davis and Mr. Warren Barrett and a lot of more Duran Tati Brown that really subscribe to the channel. Anything that you would like to say to any of those former greats that really represent the country to the fullest. The first time Jamaica ever go to a World Cup, the 1998 World Cup. You have anything that you would like to say to any one of those legends?
Uh, I think they're the one who actually bring us to the first ever cup. They're the legends, but I wanna be on the next World Cup team.
Yeah. And trust me, I got a strong feeling that you're gonna make it there because you talk with Wallop confident and you're very brave, and that's what we need in the young generation these days. People always say sometimes that you're not supposed to dream, but if you don't dream, your dream can't come to reality. And I mean, so you have to dream big to achieve big, because once you dream big, you're gonna work you're gonna work towards it. So set a goal, and every year that you try to achieve something of that goal. Because like me, I set a goal that every year that I want to achieve this for the year, and then I work towards it. Because when you set a goal that you want to achieve for the year, it's up to you to put in the work and go for it. So I would like you to set a goal and say this year or this season, this is what I want to achieve. And work towards it. Even if you have to put in an extra 2 hours each and every day. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I actually have a goal for this season for sure.
All right. That sounds good. Coach, talking to this young man, coach, I see that you're doing a wonderful job over there. People talk with, and all this young man talk, let's see that you've been putting in the work both on and off the pitch, what we talked about earlier. And I really appreciate it. Because we need more leaders right now in the country. in Jamaica overall, we need a lot of leaders now. You know, we need people to step up so we can bring back the football to the high level that it used to be at once. You know, because people claim that football are dying, but we still got a lot of talents out there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so we like what you're doing, and you know, I hope that you guys take it home, because I would like you guys to take it home. You know, I don't want to see some of the regular faces up there. I want to see some new faces. You know, to show them that football is not only in one side; it's everywhere. You know, we want to take back the glory of football. Remember back in the days when they used to have the Premier League team used to play like the Division 1 in St. James, and me as a youth growing up, I used to play against some of the greatest. You know, by playing in Division 1. You know, you used to come up against the Seba, the Wadadan, the Violet Kickers, and you know, all of those teams were legends. So I would love for it to reach back that stage where we can find love in the whole entire country again. You know, we want to see. Remember when the 1998 team qualified for the World Cup? I think Jamaica was violence free.
Public holiday.
Public holiday, okay. Because remember, everyone was out there beating their pots and their pans, and you know, it was just like a joy. Enemies become friends, and it was like a joy to see, and we'd love to see that the country itself, you know, reach back that stage where we can celebrate the young player like them are right here. You know, we can sit on our TV, sit at home and watch on our TV, see him hitting it up in the English Premier League or somewhere in Europe. You know, that's one of the main goals. I like to see like every year, like how you got the players from Africa being traveling to Europe in bungalows. That's what I want to see in person. To see the Jamaican players being shipping out in bungalows also. You know, straight to the top. You know, I would love to see that the European football full of Jamaican talent, not only making up numbers, but making a stamp. They make the flag wave high, just like Leon Bailey, you know,
Yeah.
and Shamar Nicholson and Kerry Spamas and all those that really lifting the flag high at this moment. We can do it. Oh, we got another confident in everything that you're saying, Demar. As he's saying that you guys can do it, you know. Great player, and he kind of blocked that one out. I can't see it. Yeah, but he's saying the same thing about what you're saying, Demar. And you see, you got the people in the chat right now being saying the same thing as you. They got a lot of faith in you because they say you can do it. You know, when you talk with confident people, believe in you. So that's a really good way. You know, anything else you wanna share with us, Coach?
Repeat.
Anything else you wanna share with us?
I would just have to say I think we are pretty much ready for the season. We're just waiting on that day to go there and execute what we've been practicing. And I know they're gonna do it. I believe in them, and because my players, they are very confident, especially the middle of the park. They love the football, and when they have a midfield that love the ball, I don't think you're gonna have any problem there. Yeah, they like keeping the football.
Yeah, and that's how football is right now. You know, you have to try to play attractive football. You know that you have to entertain. You know, football is not to just kick the ball and run it down like back in the days. You know, you wanna have to keep possession of the football and move the ball around to jar the opponent out or to find a way how to break down the opponent. So it's all about technical and mind game, like you're playing the game of chess.
You know? And I have some smart players, so I don't have anything to worry about. Because I bring some stuff in training doing, and sometimes they give me some new ideas and they do some stuff. When the season starts and they start to see us play, then I will tell you what I was talking about.
Yeah,
So
trust me, coach. By talking to your coach, I got full confidence in your work. You know, and
yeah,
talking to your player right now, you know, I can see that you guys are ready. You know, like really prepared. You know,
yeah,
and I believe in his confidence because he's showing me right now that you guys are really ready for whatever comes. You know, and
yeah,
nothing is wrong with that. That sound like okay, respond for success. You see, people they got something in the comment, you know, they believe in your confident, them are like, oh, you speak, you're confident, and that's a good thing, you know.
yeah.
So, any words, coach, you would have for the youth in Jamaica overall? Demar, I'm coming back to you, you know, Demar, so you can think about your part. What you would like to say to any young youth out there today, you know?
I just have to tell them they have to just believe in themselves and keep their head high and keep away from the violence because if you go the violent way, it's just one way out. So yeah, yeah, the violence doesn't work. So I think they should stay away from the violence. They want to play football, like they want to do anything. I think they have to just believe in themselves and do what they have to do, and I think they will be okay.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah, Demar. You have anything you would like to say, Demar?
I would like to say that don't use criticism as a use it as a use it to motivate you. Don't make them tell you that you can't do anything.
True. Can you repeat the last part for me, Demar?
Don't let them tell you so you can't.
Well, that's true. My mother always tell me, you know, there's nothing name can't, you know. If I ever come in one day and said I can't do something, you know, and I will surely get a whipping. You know, my mother always tell me that, you know, never say you can't, even if it's only you, have to lift the rock up, you know. Like just do what you gotta do. Never say you can't. You know, there's always a way. Cause once you got life, there's always hope. You know, and there always will. So, you know, never say you can't. You know, all you gotta do is just try. And
Yeah,
if you
that's
don't try, you will never know, or you will never succeed. You know, so you have to believe in yourself and always try, and make sure that when you try, you make sure you put in your heart. You know, never do something and do it half done. Always go the full. If you're not gonna do it, just leave it where it is. You know, that's one of my motivation daily, you know. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna put my heart and soul in it. You know, because that's what I wanna do. So me now gonna say I'm gonna take up a job in a office building because me never make for that way. I'm the type of person I like to go. So football was my game. I play a little bit of friendly cricket, but then when I look a bit of basketball for fun. But I always like to be, but like the type of person do a little bit of running and you know. So I couldn't sit in the office and say I'm gonna be an office person. That wouldn't work out in my favor because I can't stay one place. You know, I like to go. So I like it to either be there out on the field or you know been doing something that I love. So what you say right there, spot on. You know, you have to just work for whatever you need in life and make sure you put in the hard work and it shall pay off. So coach, back to you now, coach. Who is your
yeah.
favorite team in the Premier League?
They're Manchester United.
I thought like it, sure as a coach.
Now one a Man U man, Man U for life.
Nothing wrong with that, you know, coach. It start off shaky like myself, but you know, rise to the occasion. I
Yeah,
believe me and
bounce
you
back
gonna go
like a
far.
boomba. Bounce back, like a boomba.
Yeah, man. I think we guys gonna do good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do every little Sunday, probably a Sunday day. I'll probably do a little panel show if you guys want to come on. Where you can represent your team.
Yeah.
And as I said, we're gonna be doing a lot of giveaway. So you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel and see if you can share it and get some people to subscribe to it and join the community because we're gonna be doing a lot of little giveaway. Maybe they're not big, but every little more count down.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can win every game day. You probably can win $1,000 credit or $2,000 credit or a $50. Depends on what the game is. And from then on, when the more people we get, then the more we go.
More the merrier.
Yeah, so if you can get all your players to subscribe to the channel and them are. I'm looking forward as you as a future captain for the Reggae Boys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, if you can get your teammates, man, to join the family, man, I really, really appreciate it, So before we go, I'm gonna start with Demar first, Then we come to your coach. So Demar, what you would like to tell the whole entire Jamaica? And people in the US too, because we have a lot of US subscribers.
We are in a time that we have to live like one another, live as one, love each other, and stop the violence. And
Yeah, that's true. Couldn't say it much better, short and spicy. And 100% agree with what you said, because violence don't lead to nothing. And I would like all the young youths to hear what young Demar said right there, because it doesn't look good for a man to die left his family, Especially if you got a kid and you die left the kid, what you expect the kid to do, Kid can't take care of themselves. I understand. So try to live, as long as possible, to support your family and to be there for your family and yourself. And it's a joy to have family and to have a young youth like them are right now on this platform being saying stop the violence, because violence don't lead to nothing than destruction. So I would like all the young people out there just take a page out of Demar book and just know that we're gonna live. Because life is one of the greatest things that could ever happen, Life is sweet. Because trust me, when you have life, man, you got everything. Not even money not sweet like life. So it doesn't matter. You can't say you kill a brother over $1. Because if you kill a brother over $1, the dollar's still gonna be here going around in circles while your brother gone and probably you gone. You know what I mean? So violence is not the answer to nothing at all in life. But life itself. You have to take life and grab it and cherish it. Because it's good when we cherish life. Because this life is something, where we cannot give, so we're not supposed to take it. So, like what Demar said, as we say, is a future captain for the Reggae Boys. And I want you people look out for him because it's a youth that talk. And he talk big. And he mean what he said because he talk with confidence. And I believe in him. And I know that he's gonna be, for sure, one of the greatest, probably, left back that Jamaica ever see, Probably take down Mr. Gregory Messam and Ricardo Gardner. Not saying that the legend, they're not, but, he's the future. And we want to support him in whatever he tries to do in life, long as it's something that positive or good, And we will support you, and I'll be here cheering you on, for the season that coming. And don't do too much, for the upcoming season. Just make sure you fully focus and listen to your coach, put in the hard work, No Igo football because the season coming up now. Because I know we Jamaican love go play with like evening football or with like a corner league and want you save all of those things for the upcoming season,
yeah.
What you say about that, coach? That sound good?
Yeah, that sound good. That sound great.
Yeah, man. Anything you wanna say, coach?
Yeah, especially to the players who are gonna play the Manning and Doncaster Cup. Same as what you just said about the Irish football. You have to be careful. Yeah, the evening football, the corner league, it doesn't worth it because one knock and can out for the season. I see a lot of that happen already. So it doesn't worth it. So you have to just be safe and just leave the Irish football alone. Leave it to the big guys like us. Corner league, a full World Cup. Make we play a World Cup. They have that stack up a Manning Cup to play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because I'm gonna have a World Cup. I'm gonna have some local World Cup show too. You know, which team is which team you're going with?
Brazil.
My Brazil man too. Which team you going with, Demar?
This is 3 Brazil fans.
Well, yeah, Brazil. They look good so far.
Yeah.
What I see, them got few good players. If they can put it together, they probably can. You know, but to be honest, I don't know if you guys notice this. It's gonna be a very difficult World Cup because a lot of players is playing right now in the season, so it's something that we're not used to. So we don't know what we're gonna get. If we're gonna get some tired players, or you're gonna get because Liverpool right now been struggling, because Van Dijk is not playing his 100 because it seems like he's saving himself for the World Cup.
Yeah, I think that most of the players are doing that.
Yeah, so you got a lot of teams struggling. So it's gonna be a very difficult World Cup to me, to be honest, because of the time, and it's right in the middle of a season. So let us see how it goes. And I thank you guys for coming on and really share your views. And Coach, I'm gonna call you after here so I can get them our number so I can call him if that's okay with you.
Yeah, no problem.
And all the viewers, and I hope you guys subscribe to the channel, help the channel to grow, because the more it grows, the more people these videos reach. And Coach, if you can help me to get your players to subscribe and Demar,
I'm gonna put it in the group already. So
yeah, you probably put the link in the group. I'm gonna send the YouTube channel itself. The link, you put the link in the group so they can come on to the stream. But I'm gonna send the actual YouTube link. So you can ask them to subscribe, and if you don't mind, if I can interview a few of your local players during the season, like them are right now, or I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna call you after in about 2 seconds after I hang up, so I can get them our number. And thank you, Coach, for coming on and share. I know you're a busy man, and if you can get me Mr. Aaron Lawrence number, I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
let's tell him it's Garvan from Lilliput, man. Well, his two sons used to play for him, and he will know who, because he's my good friend. Just because I leave Jamaica, and then after that he moved to coach some team overseas, and then after that the contact just lost. But tell him the guy that used to work in Iberia Star, you know exactly who you're talking,
Yeah. What's the name again?
Garvan. Yeah, man. So I really appreciate it. People like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Coach, for coming on, and Demar. I'm gonna call you guys after here in a second, as soon as I end this stream. I really appreciate it, and all the comments in the comment section. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys very much. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening.
Same to you, man.
Blessed.
Blessed.